Hello my planner pals and welcome back. And if you're new here, then thank you for joining me and giving me a try. My name is Di. I am here at Creative Calm Design. Today I am sharing with you week 33 and 34 in my project life. I'm a little bit behind with the project, and that's okay. That's okay. That was just life as it happened. I decided that I was going to do a week per page. So I've got 2 weeks on the 2-page spread here, just because I didn't have a ton of photos. So yeah, I didn't have a ton, not enough that a week would go over a double page. So I'm cutting up one of the photos here because I decide that I don't need a photo that big. But yeah, I've got, I don't know, a few photos of these 2 weeks, and nothing, I'm going to say nothing exciting, nothing too exciting. It's just that these were what I would call everyday life photos. You know, we didn't go anywhere, we didn't do anything exciting or anything like that, but they were just everyday life photos. So I'm just picking out some papers to go on the weekly little journal cards there. And that's actually not paper, it's stuff from a magazine, but the colors match. So we're going with it. We're going with it. So I'm just going to stick all the photos down. It was just, again, one of those times, because week 33, we had Cosmo's birthday and we were leading up to his surgery. And then week 34, we took Stella to Trudy's, where she stayed for like a week while Cosmo had his eye surgery. So it was just one of those times of life where it's just snippets of life. So going over some of the photos here, the memories that I want to put down. The left-hand side page, week 33, we've got a picture of Stella, and you can't really see it in the picture, but across the road is a husky. There's one dog that she just goes absolutely like giddy for, and that is Blue the husky. So Bob managed to get a photo, and she couldn't meet him this day because he was on the other side of the road over the barrier and all of that. And yeah, she will literally pull your arm off to get to that dog. She loves Blue. So we've got Stella there. The books that I've been reading the Travelers series by Will White. I think this is the second series of his that I've been reading. Really liking him as an author. So yeah, really enjoying his books. So I read The Crimson Vault, which was the second in the series. And then in week 34, you'll see I read City of Light. There's also a photo of a badge that Bob had as he was going for a job interview. Still kind of undecided on that, but yeah, things may be changing. Things may be changing. There's a photo of Cosmo just being him, and then him on the bottom left on his birthday, having his birthday treat. I actually been using the portrait feature on my phone to take images with, and it takes much better photos. So play with the settings on your phone, even if you're just taking photos on your phone. Play with the settings because they're much better photos. There's also a photo there of me doing a face mask. I keep saying that I'm going to do it. I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I actually went out, bought a couple of face masks. I've actually used them both since then. So, and then there's a picture underneath there. I did like a little flip up of me on the treadmill, trying to get my steps in for the day, because it's kind of warming up here. I've not been getting my steps in because we've not been doing an afternoon walk. So I just did a few extra steps at night time and got my steps in. And then on the right-hand side, there's a picture of Cosmo that you can't really see because of the glare, but he does this thing when he's on the sofa, and he's the first dog that we've had do this, where he holds the toy in both of his paws when he's on his back, and like almost like plays with the toy when he's on his back. It's just so cute. It is so cute, so cute, so cute. There's a photo there of the air conditioning unit in my office that is finally working. Whoop, whoop. Finally working, and the one in the living room is working as well, so that's fantastic. There's, again, the book, City of Light. That was the third in the series, and then I'm currently reading a series of short stories about that series. So, yeah. And then there's Cosmo with his cone on, and then Cosmo with lying on me with his cone on, And it's not the most flattering photo of me at all because of the way that I'm sitting and the fact that my legs are covered in bruises. As you can see on the left-hand photo there, that's actually my leg, my thigh. And I've got a massive bruise, circular shaped, from the cone because he keeps running into us. So I've got bruises all over my arms and all over my legs. So yeah, and then there's a photo of Stella, which is the final photo. That's one of Stella. She has taken, is something, new behavior, I guess. She has taken, over the past few months, to when there's sprinklers on, she will put her head in the sprinklers and try and like bite the water out of the sprinklers. She's never done that before. But yeah, this summer she has just taken to trying to bite the water from the sprinklers. We call it flossing. She's doing her water pick flossing. So yeah. And then I'm just going to put some stickers, journaling stickers on the photos and do some little journaling. These, I believe, are from the productivity. I think they're from the productivity sticker books, the classic and the mini. And I'm kind of like happy that some of them really fit inside the photos. So yeah, it's kind of fun that they do that. I decided to cut this sticker lengthways and then cover up a little bit of that black header with some stickers later on. But yeah, just enjoying using my stash in new ways. But yeah, just journaling about all the little things. I do decide later on that I'm going to add more journaling onto the week 33 and week 34 journaling cards. I've done this in the past. I like it and I don't like it. It's like there's not enough room, and I've said this before, there's not enough room for all the stories that I want to tell, for all the memories that I want to put down. And yeah, so I'm just, again, trying to figure out in future weeks what I want to do with that week 33, week 34 journaling card. Because I wished in the end, afterwards, again, I can see this in like hindsight, right? That I'd put the week 33 at the top, not in the middle. So that it was a bit more of a journaling card rather than like what it is, of just this weird thing in the middle and then journaling on the top and the bottom. I just didn't like it in the end. But I'm just doing some journaling, putting down all the stories. There was one story, well, actually, there was one each week. On the week 33, we had another earthquake. I said this on week 32. We had, I think it was a 5.6. We had a 4.4 in week 33. So that was out of the blue, crazy. But yeah, we had the earthquake then. And then on week 34, I put down a little bit of a story about Cosmo, and I'll just share that here. But I just put a little something about Stella being away. And when Stella's not here, Cosmo can be quite introverted. He's a little more ballsy when he's got his big sis with him. So we had a couple of incidents during the week 34 with him and his cone. So there was one point, week 34, he was in the garden and he came back in and he almost ran into the patio door. And I'm like, what the hell? I go out there and there is a helium balloon that has floated into the garden. It's floated into the garden and he is like beyond petrified of this helium balloon. Now, he's seen helium balloons before, so he knows what a balloon is. He knows that there's but this one was in the garden and not where it was supposed to be, out on the street, away from his territory, and he was petrified. But I tried to grab it, but it was, by the time that I got out there, it had like gone up again, and I couldn't grab it. But yeah, you think people would know better by now than to use helium balloons. They're so bad for the environment and wildlife, but whatever. So yeah, I'm just putting some journaling into the little flip card, putting some stickers on, just trying to make it a little bit more cohesive. But yeah, I'm really, again, glad that I started doing this project again this year. I've done memory keeping in the past, like scrapbooking and like, you know, day in the life, week in the life, that kind of stuff. But I don't think I've ever done a full year of this. So yeah, and again, this is when I've been keeping a notes app on my phone so that each week I jot down the memories so that I remember, especially when I have to back plan like this. I have to do it from previous weeks. So, this is like, what, 3-4 weeks ago at this point. So yeah, it just helps me keep on track. But that was week 33 and week 34. I'm really enjoying the project. And again, I wish I had kept this going over previous years. And I know that a few of you are joining me in this, using a happy planner for memory keeping. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this project. And I do put a little bit about the game that I'm playing. So yeah. Oh, and I started a whole different journal for the game that I'm playing. So I might share that at some point. I think I mentioned that in a previous video. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this as a whole project and looking forward to seeing it completed at the end of the year. I think that's really kind of pushing me forward right now. But yeah, I'm also realizing that, I like this blank page rather than using the planner page. So yeah, I think that's something that I'll be doing in 2025. It's just the blank white paper. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this, what you thought. If you're doing your own memory keeping, how's it going? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time, my planner pals. Bye!